Hello, Facebook Live. It is October. What's today?
October 8th, I think it is.
Hang on. Well, I'd look at my phone, but
Yeah,
my phone is doing Facebook Live. Anyway, here we are. It's Friday, I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And I am going to do Genesis chapter 5.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, and by the way, just in case no one noticed, Spider-Man has joined me today for Facebook Live.
Yeah.
So, Genesis chapter 5 is one of those chapters that makes you, like, break your eyeballs, rolling them back into your head. Oh, my God! This is so boring. Except that I have discovered that it's not. It's not boring. It just sounds boring on the surface. So here we go. Genesis chapter 5. This is the book of the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. And he created them male and female, and blessed them, and called them mankind in the day that they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and he begot a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he had sons and daughters. So all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died.
Oh, dear God, no. Not this. No. This is that giant line of people's names.
Yes.
From father to son to father to son until he drives you completely bats. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do remember it. Okay. Yeah. No.
I told you you would.
Yeah, it's cool when you find out the secret hidden message, but otherwise it's just, nope, you do not understand nothing. It is just too much for one brain to, like, I'm pretty sure most people when they're going through the Bible were just like, alright guys, hold on 1 second. We're just gonna skip this part. So, turn to, like, Genesis chapter 6. Good, everybody there? Alright, let's continue from there. But no, they have to go through this. Why? Why? Well, here, we're about to tell you why.
Okay. Alright, well, here's the first thing. I had to write these verses down because I'm not really good with, like, addresses of verses. I'm really good with remembering verses, but I don't know where they are. And Google hasn't helped me. I mean, it helps me too much. It helps me, like, cell phones help me with telephone numbers. I used to be a walking phone book. Now I can't remember a telephone number to save my life. Psalm 90, verse 4 says, For 1,000 years in your sight are like yesterday when it is past, and like a watch in the night.
Okay.
That's interesting, huh?
That's interesting,
It's
yeah.
like, okay, what? And then 2 Peter 3, 2 Peter, that's Timothy. Come on, keep going. Peter, John, Jude, and Revelation. 2 Peter 3, verse 8.
Okay.
But, beloved, do not forget this one thing.
Okay.
That with the Lord, one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. What's the point of that? Well, let's go over here.
Well, that's another one of them. If you find out the real hidden message behind it, we're here to tell you why.
All right, so what did God say to Adam about eating the fruit?
Don't do it. You will die.
When? When will you die?
In that moment, you will die.
In that day.
In that day, you'll die. Ha! But there's a hidden message there. What died?
Well, his spirit definitely got
Exactly. Your spirit, your connection with the Most High.
Well, what else? What else do we now know?
By Jesus'
with
death, we
God,
have an answer
But
to that
with
solution.
God, a day is 1,000 years. Did Adam die before 1,000 years was up?
No. So in that surely moment is literally in that moment for him.
Okay. Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness.
Okay.
After his image, and named him Seth.
Okay.
After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he had sons and daughters. So,
Okay.
all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died.
Mm-hmm.
Did he die in the first God day?
No.
You're not good at math, are you?
No. Which is funny because
Isn't 930 less than 1,000?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm thinking before the first God day was over, Adam died. In the day that he ate of that fruit. In the God day.
In the God day.
That he ate of that fruit.
Totally makes sense.
He died. Not the first 24-hour period.
No,
but
not
remember,
our 24 hour.
with God.
More like 1,000 year period. If
Right.
that's a thing.
Okay, here we go with more important stuff.
Okay.
So, Seth lived 105 years and he begot Enosh. After he begot Enosh, Seth lived 807 years and had sons and daughters. So
Okay.
all the days of Seth were
Makes sense.
912 years and he died. Enosh lived 90 years and he begot Canaan. After he begot Canaan, Enosh lived 815 years and had sons and daughters. Do you have something you could write on? Like a clean piece of paper? Here. Here. All right. Write this down.
Ready?
Making a list. They're making a list. Adam. Use good handwriting. People are watching this.
Dear God.
Right. Adam.
Yeah, I did make a God joke. Dear God. Haha. Here on the channel we do make it.
Could you just write good handwriting? Squirrel.
Actually, spider.
Okay, spider. Adam. Seth. Enosh. Enosh.
I know how to spell Enosh.
Okay, good.
Wait, how do you spell Enosh?
Canaan.
Oh, you're serious?
C-A.
Okay. What?
Okay, Enosh. E-N-O-S-H.
O-S-H.
Canaan. C-A.
C-A.
I-N. A-N.
A-N.
So all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Canaan lived 70 years and begot Mahalalel.
Dear? No.
Ma.
I didn't
You can
sign
do
up
Ma.
for this.
Come on. You can do this. It's easy. Ma.
Just Ma?
Mahalalel.
Malala.
Just like it sounds.
Okay.
After he begot Mahalalel, Canaan lived 840 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Mahalalel down yet?
Mahalala.
Good job, dude. Mahalalel lived 65 years and begot Jared. Jared. After he begot Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died.
Okay.
Jared lived 162 years and begot Enoch. E-N-O-C-H.
Yeah, I know how to spell that guy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had that problem multiple times. And the spelling bees. Yep, true story. Not really.
Enoch comes up in spelling bees? After he begot Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had sons and daughters.
Mm-hmm.
So all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah.
Oh.
You're going to have trouble with that one. No, you shouldn't, though.
Not really.
Methuselah. Methuselah. After he begot Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years and had sons and daughters.
True that.
So all the days of Enoch were 365 years. 365, that's an interesting number. Where else do you see 365?
Lived a year?
No, 365
That's
years.
a
but
joke.
yes,
It's a joke. It's a joke.
365 days is a year.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And
was
Enoch
a
walked
baby
with
when he
God. Wait, what? So all the days of Enoch were 365 years, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him.
Exactly. He went with God gladly and parted this life as equals. Ripped straight out of Harry Potter, except this is the Bible, so do not
Okay,
quote
I
me
don't
on
think
that.
Enoch died at all. I don't know for
He
sure.
didn't die, exactly.
But I think they would have mentioned it
Yes,
if
they
he
would.
died, because they're
Yes, they
mentioning
would.
everybody else dying.
True.
Methuselah lived 187 years, and he begot Lamech. Lamech.
Lamech.
ECH.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below.
So if you're watching this game,
Keep
What's that say? I wonder if the life of Enoch is the reason why we consider three. That's. I think that's
interesting hypotenuse.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'll have to think about that.
I would have to do some research on that one.
All right, Lamech lived 182 years and had a son, and he called his name Noah.
We all
saying,
know that guy. He had a
"This one-
giant boat.
This one will comfort us concerning our work and the toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord has cursed." After he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech were 777 years. That's an interesting number too, 777.
God's favorite number, people.
And he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Now this is where the timeline splits.
Okay,
BRB.
we're not going to do this, though. We're going to go back. That's the end of chapter 5. But now we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to go back to the beginning, and Adam means man.
Yeah, it means man. His definition in Hebrew, or what language was that?
Probably Hebrew.
Probably Hebrew. Hebrew, it turns into man.
Okay, write that down.
Everybody. Equals man.
Okay.
Hold on, technical difficulties with this pen.
The next one in line was named Seth.
Seth.
Here's the verse. It says, "And Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son and named him Seth, for God has appointed another seed for me instead of Abel." So Seth means appointed. Now, I don't have a verse to back this up, the next one, but what you can do is go through, just Google looking for the meanings of names.
Enoch.
Enosh means mortal. And Canaan means sorrow. Sorrow.
That was too quick for me to understand.
S-O.
That was good. Good one, everyone.
R-R-O-W.
I'm just bad with these jokes today.
Mahalalel.
Hallel.
We know that L means God.
Yes,
right?
true.
Daniel,
So,
Gabriel.
yeah, everything with the L usually means
That's God's
Gabriel. Gabriel, I think, stands for strength. God is my strength.
Very possible.
And then, so on and so further, it's like, music is, God is my music or something. God is my feet. I don't know. You'll have to look it up. But I did some research on names, and because I found out at the end of the names, they have L at each one of them. And I already found out in Hebrew that L is another name for God. Also, if any of you watch anime, you'll find some interesting things with L in the whole Death Note. My advice, don't watch it. Very, very, very terrible show. Not because it's bad quality or bad storyline, more like it's very satanistic and evil. Anyways, El meaning God, and Mahalalel, Michael, Gabriel, all these L's, and I wanted to know, so I looked it up and did a little research, finding out that, I think it's Michael. It's Michael. The angel warrior, who means God is my strength. Because, he's a warrior, so obviously strength is going to be one of his natural atrophies or something.
Yeah. At some point we could look up what Uriel and Gabriel and
Uriel,
Daniel
yeah. See,
and-
these angels all have L at the end of their names. So, that would be something you guys should look up by yourselves if, do your own research on these things. Find out these things,
Well, Mahalalel means blessed God,
Blessed Elohim.
which El is short for Elohim, I'm sure. Blessed God. Good job. Jared.
Whew,
We would
the
find out-
Goblin King himself is in the Bible. Everybody knew. Truly evil.
That is super interesting, though, because Jared means to descend or shall come down. And he was named that because that was the time when the angels came down on Mount Hermon and made that pact.
The whole... Anybody... What's the name of that book?
I
book
don't
we were
remember. I don't remember.
The Watchers, I think it's called.
Maybe. Yeah.
Look at The Watchers. Very interesting book. It's not... I don't know if it's true fact towards the Bible, but it does
if
have
it's
an interesting...
creative.
It's a very interesting theory on what happened with the
Well,
angels and how they came down to poison the gene pool and create the things we now know today as giants, or in other words, the Nephilim. Write that down, kids.
Or-
it's a true thing.
Titans.
Titans.
Or demigods.
Or demigods.
Depends on the
or
culture you're talking about.
monsters, or giants, or Gia's little earthborn kids. Yeah, I've done my Greek history research and mythology.
Okay, so Jared means shall come down
Shall.
or shall descend. Come down probably is easier for you to write. Just saying.
Did
Do
you hear
know
that
how to
burn?
spell?
Did you hear that burn, everyone? I just got burned.
Do you know,
On live television right now. Thank you.
Do you know how to spell descend? Write down. Down.
Making it easier for the children here.
Oh, I see.
Shut up. I hear you contradicting me everywhere.
Enoch. Enoch means teaching. So the book of Enoch actually is that a pun? Is it the book written by Enoch? Or is it the book of teaching? Isn't that interesting? Huh?
That's an interesting...
Because the Hebrews were big on puns.
They're
big.
they're very funny. There's such a
All right.
deal I have for you. Wait, that's Jewish. Never mind, sorry.
Methuselah means his death shall bring.
Somebody gonna die.
There was a prophecy that when Methuselah died, God would destroy the earth.
Oh shit.
Right. Methuselah, his death shall bring. And by the way, a week
I hope
after
you guys are
Methuselah
calculating
died, it
this stuff.
started to rain.
Ooh.
Lamech, his
Who
death
knew?
shall bring. Did you finish writing that down?
His death shall bring.
Lamech means despairing.
Despairing. Spell that. Shut up.
D-E-S
D-E-S.
P-A-I
What?
P-A-I-R
P-A-I-R.
I-N-G.
I-N-G.
And Noah means comfort. Remember, we just read that. Lamech lived 182
Exactly.
years and had a son,
Comfort.
and he called his name Noah, saying, "This one will comfort us
Yes.
concerning our work and the toil of our hands, because of the ground to which the Lord is cursed." Comfort. Okay, so why is that important?
All
Why is
together
all
now,
of this
children.
important?
All together now. Now, this is why the hidden message, as I was talking before, is with the what the heck am I reading? Why are we going through this long paragraph of why? Just why? Well, here, shall I tell you in 3 sentences? Even before it was born. This is called prophecy, children. It's a really interesting thing. Before it happens, you have to have prophecies of legendary things. Anyways, as I was saying, man appointed mortal sorrow. Okay. Blessed God shall come down teaching. Okay. Alright. His death shall bring the despairing comfort. Wait, what? Let me do it again. All together now. Man appointed mortal sorrow. Blessed God shall come down teaching. His death shall bring the despairing comfort.
The
Who does that
entire
match?
plan.
Who does that match? The entire plan before it happens, laid out, way before it even happened. What's up with that?
You know what I was thinking about yesterday when I was thinking about this? Aside from the fact that it proves that, because it proves that this was God's plan all along, because it was written that thousands of years before it actually happened. The other thing that it proves is the existence of the lower powers, the satanic powers, the demons and the
another thing,
fallen
if you think
angels.
about it, why was it so...
Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
The reason it proves that is because if Satan had known the plan, the real plan, he never would have allowed Jesus to go to the cross. Jesus
True.
would have been...
He would have stopped it. He would have stopped it somehow.
Right.
Remember, he's always deceiving. He even found out that us as children could go inherently have a way to get to heaven. God was building a way even after they ate the apple. So he's like, I want a piece of that. I want to make sure that these little mud creations don't have anything. They have no right. So what did he do? Sent a couple of his buddies down there. Not just a couple, a lot of them. Taught us a lot of stuff. How to make drugs, how to kill people, how to do different things in different ways we were not supposed to learn, which children are watching. Kids? No, I'm just kidding.
We could go into that.
We could go into
tonight.
a whole list.
Not today, because today we're doing chapter 5.
Yeah, but...
And honestly, you're talking about chapter 6.
Ah.
And that would be tomorrow's topic.
Called foreshadowing.
Anyway, thank you for watching our Facebook Live for today.
And with that, we leave you a good day, and...
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.